Like, how did we get to this point? Like, what got erased and what?
Cool.
I don't.
Now,
don't
within the
understand.
MCU, it is confirmed that we have just have fourth wall breaking to reverse time and actual fucking literal time travel. So cool. This show literally has no fucking rules and has no standards of fucking any kind of like of anything. I was just
Yeah,
was
even
really-
self-contained.
bro,
when
they didn't
within its
even
own
fucking
stuff.
show Josh. They didn't have Josh at the end of the fucking episode. How fucked up is that?
That's true. He wasn't at that meeting.
I don't know why, but like Josh became like such a like small time character with the unveil of Hulk King being fucking Todd or whatever the fuck his name was.
I mean, because
Todd
it's just
Howard,
like
yeah.
they have all these. It actually kind of looks like a young Todd Howard. They had all these characters, and like, oh, here's these characters, and here's what the point of them, and here's what they are and their foils and whatnot, and they're like, also there's all these mysterious roles in these characters, and like, but it's just like they have to use the familiar ones that we're already used to or something that we already don't like. I don't know, man.
Yeah, like, do we? Does like we should know what happens to Josh. He's the one that leaked all that shit. Like,
Yeah,
we
he's
should
the one.
see what happens to
I
him.
hate him more.
The repercussions.
I hate him more than Todd because he's the one that used her, got close to her like that. Like I don't like. I hate him more. I mean, the audience should hate him more than Todd. Like although Todd's annoying, you know.
Right. Yeah. No. I feel you. I feel you on that.
I was really hoping for more from this episode. I was really disappointed. We saw more Daredevil because she said, "Oh, how about more Daredevil?" to Kevin, and they just pretty much she just rewrote the show's script in the middle of it,
Yeah.
and they just changed the ending and live happy ever after. And yeah, and for some reason, Emil was doing talks as the Abomination and breaking his parole. And he's
And
like,
then he escapes again because Wong comes. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, a lot of this was just weird, all over the place.
Like, what is his motivation right now? Like, what is he actually doing?
Money, apparently.
whatever
money,
the
like,
writers.
And she's like, I want him to like, face the repercussions. And it's like, literally, honey, none of us give a shit.
I mean, he could be in the Thunderbolts now, I guess, because he's apparently not actually performed. So who knows?
Unless Amanda
Yeah, I
Waller
guess I
comes
don't
in,
know.
you know.
That's funny.
Thank you. It's just I almost feel like kind of exhausted talking about it because I'm like, damn, dude, like that finale fucking disappointed the
Put a
shit
bad
out of me.
taste in our mouths.
Yeah, and I was like really feeling the show too after like 2 bad episodes in a row with the wedding and then the therapy, and then I was like, that was shit, and then the rest of the show besides like those 3 episodes that I listed like was pretty good. I said it was pretty good.
The
Yeah.
problem with the show is the
a
finale
woman.
could have been the last episode before this one.
I agree.
That would have been a more viable, enjoyable finale.
Yeah,
Just leaving on a cliffhanger.
maybe that she found someone who really liked her and wasn't, who liked both sides of her, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's what she wanted because it's a show like about her. It's not a really show like about the superheroine and shit like that. And they made that very fucking clear in this episode.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, she didn't really, I feel like she really didn't get her comeuppance. She's like, she didn't even get like to fucking say, fuck you, Josh, for fucking using me and like kick him in the dick and shit, like,
Nope.
This isn't like,
There was no dick kickery at all. I was disappointed.
no, very disappointing. I give it a 6. Like I said, I like the episode overall, but fuck that finale.
That's fair, dude. I think I'll probably be a little bit more generous because some of the good scenes I think counterbalance enough for me. So I'll probably give it a 7.
They're really good scenes. Like those were cool scenes.
Yeah, like I legitimately enjoyed some of them, and I was like, wow, they actually did this. Like, that's cool. Like, staying true to like She-Hulk and how that is in the comics. That's pretty awesome. Not that I necessarily agree with what they ended up doing with like those fourth wall breaking powers, I guess, but I enjoyed it for the most
I feel
part.
like a 6 is a pretty generous number, and it's pretty accurate considering how the finale ended up being. I mean, the show never really set up for anything super big, and this just felt like that icing on the cake of like, what was the point of any of this? So that's why I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm gonna give it a 6 as well.
I mean, think about like the end of Loki. What did that finale? What was the last scene? of that finale. That's
Yeah, but it teed you up with like an actual teaser of like, oh my god.
I know.
like,
I'm
things are about to get
praising
even
praising
bigger.
it. I'm praising it. That's what I'm doing. I'm saying
Yeah.
like, hey, it's set up for the next season. We're on the same
Right.
side. Calm down.
All right. I was like, don't you dare invoke my boy's name.
No. I mean, like it set something up for the next
Yeah.
season, which I did. What other show was this? There was other shows, I guess. I don't really care.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Just makes me want to vomit. I don't ever want to see
Or Cockeye.
Sam ever again. I'm gonna vomit. This is weird.
But he's Captain America, man.
His suit looks weird though. Suit looks
It's
like it's
fucking-
made of styrofoam.
It is.
Powerful.
But what's that overall Foundry score then?
Not good. Probably like a 6.5.
6.5.
Sounds
Alrighty.
good to me.
Well, everybody, that's our review of She-Hulk. The finale 6.5. That's the official Foundry review score. But overall, the episode the whole series, I give it a thumbs up. I recommend it.
Yeah, it's definitely a
I
must
agree.
watch. I think it gets a lot of hate, and yet ironically, I think it's probably one of our favorite shows.
I
which is
agree.
kind of funny to see.
Yeah, it was a little bit more consistent all throughout than some of the other shows. Like Miss Marvel, I think started fantastic, one of my favorites, until like halfway through or so, and then it like fell off. Like this one was like one of the more consistent all throughout. So I think that it helped it a lot.
I agree. But you guys, what is our next Marvel project? Do we have an idea?
Good question.
Like
we
a
can
TV
definitely-
show?
Or a film to review? I mean, we still have yet to review Thor. I don't know if we still want to do that project later on down the road, but
Question.
is there another show coming out soon?
Werewolf by Night, the special featurette, that's out.
Okay.
That's like a one-off, but we can still review it.
Yeah, I actually had a little an idea about that I want to talk to you fellers about. So stay tuned, people watching at home.
Ooh.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate all the support on the reviews. Make sure to check out that Miss Marvel. The rest of that stuff should be going up as well. And make sure to subscribe to the Foundry for some more Marvel reacts and reviews. But until then, bye, you guys.
Peace.
Bye.